Alright everybody, Chris Bergeron here, and this video I'm going to talk about how to send multiple houses or one house to multiple leads at once. So in my previous video I talked about how to send multiple houses to one particular lead. In this video I'm going to talk about how to send multiple houses to multiple leads at the same time. So in this market that we're in, which is a seller's market, there's lots more buyers than there are sellers. So a lot of the times I have to send the exact same houses to a lot of my clients to see if anyone wants to go and see them and make a tour to go view the property. So this is how you basically do that. You're going to go to the listing discovery tab at the top, the little house. And if you are dealing with people in a certain neighborhood, that's definitely helpful, or a certain area. For this case, I'm just going to go to Slidell and go here. So I have several clients that are looking in the same price range, about $150,000 to $250,000. So as always, when you're in this screen, you want to change the filter, because you see this where it says pending, 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 pending. We don't want to show houses that are pending. We want to show houses that are active. Houses that are pending are already under contract, and we don't show houses that are already under contract. So click on more filters on the top right, and under listing status you're going to go to active and apply. Okay, now these are all the houses that are actually active. So I'm going to change the price. Like I said, I have several families right now that are looking in the 150 to 250 kind of price range. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so at this point there is a bunch of houses, and I can click as many or as few as I want. So remember, you can click here and that would select all the houses, but I don't really recommend that because that's very overwhelming for any buyer to open an email and see 20 houses. They're just probably most likely in that case going to click out and just not go back to the email. So I always pick between 4 to 6 houses that I like and just send those. So I'll pick the ones that I think look the nicest and are the best priced, and just kind of go from there. So for the sake of this video, I'm just going to pick 5 random houses, and you just click these boxes. The checked boxes are the ones that are going to be sent. So I have 5 selected, so I'm going to click send to leads. Okay, so in this case here I'm going to go ahead and add my people. So one thing that you can do, which I do a lot, is I'll pick a certain pipeline and I'll go to hot, because all my leads that are actually looking, that are actually ready to buy, are in my hot pipeline. So I'm going to click the few people who I know would be interested in those 5 houses that I just selected. So I'm going to select, let's see, these people right here. Okay, so I got 5 leads selected, and I'm going to, in the middle of the screen, you're going to see email. You're going to want to click that. You can also click text if you have one of the texting packages. I think you get a few texts free every month or so, but most of the time I just email. But you can also text, so keep that in mind. So click email. Okay, so it's going to auto-populate the houses, and it's going to show your signature here at the bottom, as it should. And it is going to auto-populate also the actual message that you have. So since these are going to 5 different people, you have to remember that you want to keep it more general. In the last video, I was sending a bunch of houses to one person, so I made it very specific and meaningful for that one person. But in this case, I'm sending a bunch of houses to a bunch of people. So obviously I don't want to put anything specific about anybody. So I leave it very generic. I noticed these houses were up for sale, and I thought you might be interested in them. Please give me a call at so-and-so if you would like to set up a tour. Just something like that. And I also like to change the subject to something else. 5 listings that match your criteria, to me, sounds kind of robotic. So I may put something like, 5 new homes in Slidell. That just makes it more meaningful for the people that are going to be reading it, while still keeping the actual text of the email generic. So from this point, you're just going to click send, and it's going to look something like this. And this is what your clients will see.